Vitara Brezza launch. Let's cut across to that.
For like 3-4 days, learning all of this, reading about, and this guy gets to he gets to drive it before us. It's not fair. It's not fair.
I'm sure Vijay will get an opportunity to do that. But coming back to the design, overall exterior design of the vehicle, this is a vehicle which is very well proportioned. The challenge, of course, was to have it under 4 meter and have a good stance. So overall, it was a very bold and muscular look. And if I showcase the front fascia, you see the grille is very, very bold, and it accentuates the front fascia. And of course, the skid plates, if you see, and the rocker plates going all around the vehicle, give it a very good and dynamic stance. Sweeping belt line, moving up, and the rocker lines. A good balance of metal to glass ratio overall gives a very good and dynamic stance to the vehicle. And if you see the two-tone colors, makes it very distinct.
You've had an iconic SUV in your stable, the Gypsy, which was one of the very first few around. But historically, after that, it's been difficult for Maruti in the SUV segment to crack that. It's been tough. So, what's your take? Do you think it was really lack of product, or was it perception of the brand?
I'm sorry that we have to apologize to our customer that a long time make them wait. We are preparing a USB this time. That I believe that this is that we have confidence. This car will satisfy our customer.
Okay. And what are your expectations of the Brezza, and who do you think is the Brezza customer?
I think that our target is mainly that young family, and we expecting that enjoy and driving and sport drive and that's out the field drive, etc. to this car. Also using it in a sense that urban cruiser and enjoying driving in the city.
Okay, and you've already told us that Brezza will not be positioned in the Nexa showroom, so obviously you're expecting it to be a big volume car. Is that what your expectations of the Brezza, and what's the future of it that you're looking at?
As you say that in the sports SUV segment, a little bit we are behind. We are in a sense the new entrant that segment. But as far as we supply the product to the new segment, we want to be at the #1 position. That's why we supplied this model to our existing network.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about the Nexa network, because when we heard of Nexa, we assumed that it would be the more expensive cars that are in Nexa, but it's been a little confused. Would you tell us what the idea behind Nexa is and the positioning of cars, models that will be in Nexa and not in Nexa?
I think that we are considering it, as I said, when we starting the Nexa channel, we presented a new experience to customer. That's why that we have to arrange this different colors, different type of product for the comparing other existing network. That is our target. That's why we have to present a new type of vehicle, which are different from the existing channel product, and to try to catch up with the new customer.
So, will more premium products, is it a strategy of the premium products being there and the more mass market will be in the regular channel?
I think the premium itself that very difficult definition. Of course, some people feeling that the next is the premium. That is good in a sense. But I think that some differentiation make that the existing channel, that the next channel we will make. We have to looking for of course which is the next. This is still we are looking for the future.
Okay, so Maruti is also still defining what is Nexa and what is regular. Okay, great time for you, because you have just under 50% of the market share. You've come with your 3 millionth Alto, so it's fantastic numbers that the company has. But do you feel that sometimes maybe this mass and this volume is also a deterrent for the company as far as premium positioning goes? Because somehow people don't see it as a premium brand, and that's where Maruti inherently has struggled.
I think but basically that our company is starting at to the people cars project. It means that we are targeting at anytime mass. That is the main business line for us, the core business way. And also that after 30 years, people demanded the changing it, people demand that becomes a better set, variant. In order to catch up with those kind of customer demand, we have to, arrange the various product itself. That is true. We have to arrange some premium model, but we are not, targeting the luxury car in a sense.
Okay. Also, moving on, this budget has been really unfriendly to the auto industry, lots of taxation. What are your comment on the new taxes, and does it make it difficult for manufacturers? Also, do you feel that diesel, vehicles are being treated unfairly?
Mm-hmm. I think that nobody happy to that living in new tax. That is true, and but government decided that the one way we have to follow that we have to manage based on that condition. That is true in a sense, Yeah. And diesel issue also that, but the point is that customer prefer which kind type vehicle. That is the key point. We preparing it still continue the business in the diesel vehicle that we changing the petrol. Depend on the market and the customer expecting which type of the vehicle. That we have to decide it.
Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/etnow and don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at etnowlive. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/user/etnow.